See how this pans out on camera, innit? We're live.
We're on. Hello everyone, welcome to Twitchy Bum Engines. So, S55 BMW.
Yep.
Scary day for me.
Yeah.
Got the liners from Westwood. Now these are the liners that have been designed specifically for the S55. They are the correct length. We've bored the thing out. We are running a 2 thou interference.
Right.
That's what I run on these aluminium blocks now.
With
Normally,
the glue in there as well.
with the glue, bottom inch,
Yeah.
put the 620 Loctite in there, like a holding compound. It also seals it.
Yep.
And normally, I heat the block, which opens the aluminium up probably about 6 thou, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Put these in the fridge, which closes them up about 1 thou. And just gives you that bit of extra time until they sort of heat up.
Yeah.
For us
Which
to
still
jiggle
isn't
about.
long.
It ain't long, mate.
No.
But we are not doing, and usually we do them as a sort of drop in, but we're not doing it that way, are we?
No.
Today? And the reason for that is because these come with flats on the side to meet up. The reason for that is because it's so close in between the liners, obviously the head gasket has got to seal on the liner.
Yeah.
So they put flats on there so they butt up against each other. But of course it's all very close.
It is, it's very close.
Reason we don't drop it in is because if it goes off, you've obviously got to have these flats in line with these grooves. You see where it goes through?
Yeah, where it breaks through.
Yeah, you can't, if you've got one sort of bit cockeyed, then the other one's not going to marry up correctly.
No.
So, what we are doing is, this was your idea, wasn't it, mate?
Sort of. We thought of it together.
So we
I would have said.
we scribe a line with the height gauge on the bed of the mill from one of the edges of the flats. I don't know whether you can see that on camera. We just scribe a
definitely
line all the way
can't.
down. Well, you can't, but I'm telling you
Can't
it's
see it, but
there.
there is a line on there.
And what we do is we line that line up with obviously the edge of this.
Let's come round here a minute.
We line the line up with the edge of that cut out there.
So you see that line you can't see? Line it up with the...
Yeah, I am telling you that is there.
Yeah, there is a line.
And then then in theory, that means that flat is going to line up with that once you've pressed it in.
Yep.
So, first one's in, second one's in, third one's in, and they all so far line up. What you tend to find is if you don't line the first one up, they tend to get worse down the line.
Yeah, cumulative error.
I love the way you know all these words and
I remember
sayings,
that
and
from
I don't
college.
know anything. I mean, I learnt nothing at school and college. I've been educated. So, let's just check. Yeah, me Loctite's in there, mate.
Ideal.
So line this up. So what I do is I put a bit more of a chamfer on the bottom of these liners, and that just allows the liner to go in without picking any aluminium up off the side of the block. So we're going to start it off quickly without the 2 bars. Just push it in about 5 mil. Make sure it sort of goes. Oh, sounds healthy. There's chain slipping up there. We're going to have to sort that out. Tension it up.
Yeah.
But it'll be all right for a minute. And then, mate, it's away we go.
So those bars just help centralise the liner?
Yeah, I've showed this quite a few times before, but if you're new to the channel, basically the idea of this is you have the bars 90 degrees to each other and it presses on a point.
Yeah, it's like
centre.
a gyroscope, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows the liner to just centralise itself. It just, all that is because obviously it's any inconsistencies between the bed and the face of the ram.
Yeah.
And you're pushing an even load on the liner, so it ain't going to crack, hopefully.
Moment of truth. Nice.
What do you think to that, mate? I mean, couldn't
That
have
was
gone
pretty
better
good.
on camera, could it?
No, it couldn't have.
So,
They've met up very nicely.
look like they've lined up pretty good, didn't they?
Yeah,
Any good?
I'd say so. Well,
I do.
it went in there.
And that is it, mate. So, we got 2 more to do,
Yeah.
and then I can go to the loo,
Yeah.
relax, and enjoy my weekend once these are in.
Yeah.
Talking of liners, we got another job yesterday, and I said I would wait till today till we knew what this was for. But this here is a 2-litre Focus RS. Is this the Mark III?
Yes, I'd imagine so. It looks a lot like the 2.3 we did.
Yeah.
Similar looking block. Probably the later one for the RS, isn't it? Yeah.
So they use the 2. Is it the 2-litre?
I can't remember.
They use the 2-litre block, which is a bit
Didn't people
more.
put like a 2-litre head on a 2.3 and stuff, or?
I thought it was the
I
block
can't
they use,
remember.
the 2-litre, because it's
Yeah,
a bit of
you
a
might be
closed deck
right.
thing.
Yeah.
But they're still, I think, for running decent power, they're still a bit crap, apparently.
Oh.
Or so says the guys that sent it in. So what they've decided to do is send these Darton sleeves.
Looking very futuristic.
Very futuristic. Look a bit trick, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
These are basically we're converting this to sort of a wet liner, really.
Yeah.
You've got the brace in the top.
It's like a closed deck wet liner conversion.
It is
Weird,
really, yeah.
but pretty cool.
The idea is obviously so it's well supported at the top.
Yeah.
You've got the holes in here to let the water through. It's a big, thick, heavy-duty liner, so you're not going to get the cracking of the liners, which these are a bit renowned for. But obviously, it's a fair bit of work to do this.
Yeah.
So it's almost sort of twice the money, really, to do this. Well, it is.
So, what have you actually got to do?
So basically, what we've got to do is the same as when we fit those, but we've just got to keep machining.
Well, you've got to take like all of this out for the
So we
water jacket, haven't you?
take this out. If you sort of put that there, look.
Yeah, all of that's got to be munched out.
What you're doing is you are taking out all the water jackets right to the outside, and this is going to be your new water jacket. Obviously, you've got the flats where they butt up together, so they're going to sit like that, but obviously the other way around.
So how do they'll just seal up all right, or the gasket will seal that?
So we machine it very slightly proud and do the same as them, really. We machine over the top at the end of it, so it all sits flush.
Yeah.
But this here will take out the existing water jacket, we'll take out the whole top of the liner.
Yeah.
Or the top of the block on all this, right down to the base of the block, where we shall machine a flat for this to sit on here, so that seals there, and this here will be a slide fit into the base of the block.
Now that is a big modification.
It's a big mod. We've done this before, mate, and this sends shivers down my spine. Not because of doing the job, but if you remember, if you watched the channel from the beginning, I went on about ages ago. It was actually our most successful video, over 500,000 views.
Bloody hell.
We machined a 5-cylinder Volvo block, which is a bit like the Focus RS Mark IIs. We machined it for these Darton sleeves, so 5 of these. Quite a lot of machining. And the guys come and picked it up, put it in the car, went in to pay my boss. This is when John and I had gone home, and did a runner.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Legged it?
Legged it. Jumped in the car, off they went, never paid a penny.
It's no good.
So, just got to make sure that doesn't happen anymore.
No. Yeah.
So, yeah, horror story, mate. But that is why we're a bit more careful these days, innit?
We are, yeah.
So, yeah, that'll be the next job after the Cosworth. I want to get those liners in that Cosworth there for our friend Steve. And then we can continue to put that Cosy together then, can't we, really? Because we've got most of the bits.
May as well get it done, get it off the stand.
Also, this morning, while I was waiting for that to cool, when I've honed it out, I've bored and faced the Subaru.
Thank you very much.
Little grin on his face, look.
Well excited.
He loves it, doesn't he? And you have started to just hone them, mate.
Well, yeah, about to start. Got the gauge set up and just setting the stock depth on the hone and everything.
Yeah, because on this one you've got to be careful.
Yeah, it's quite a short stroke, and they've got that big
teen to through hole
thing,
on that, so you've got to make sure you get your stock right. But Yeah, looking nice now. Look brand new, don't they?
Yeah, they do. They
With
come
the
up
brand
really
new
well.
heads, it's going to be a lovely looking motor.
It is.
So yeah, that's you happy.
Yes.
We got most of the bits.
Most
oil
of the bits.
pump. Marv rang earlier saying that the oil pump was
Oh yeah.
going to be late, but
Oh, that's all right.
it will be.
Yeah. I just need to get like some mains and head bolts,
Oh, okay.
and then but they ain't too much, so
There we go then.
just get those and then. But don't need them just yet, anyway. So.
Job done, mate. Job
Yeah.
done. How's the Subaru barrels coming on, mate?
Yeah, one half is done. Just finishing off the other half. So
Nearly done. Next
Shouldn't be
week,
long.
big assembly.
Yeah.
Well, I am putting the rings on the Quattro pistons.
So for
Great
that one,
news. We've got the bearings.
the correct ones.
Correct
finally.
ones, mate. So these are the small, big end journal type.
Right. So there's
and
a
these
couple of variants of that.
couple of variants, yeah. I'll on the URs, the Quattros, apparently the later ones have got the small journal, 46
Right.
mil diameter.
Yeah.
So we've got the bearings, done the running clearance, checked the running clearance, fine. Got about 1/8 hour piston protrusion out the block,
Yep.
which is
Yeah,
perfect.
that's ideal.
So, yeah, all done, mate, which is good news.
Proper job.
I'm just going to put these on, do my last one now. And then I'm going to pack all this up and get it on its way. About
Yeah.
time. It's been part of the furniture, this thing, hasn't
Yeah,
it,
it's
for a while?
been about for a bit.
The crank for the BDA.
Any news?
Sent an email to the owner. He's away abroad at the moment. But he did email me back earlier saying, oh dear, that's a bummer. Can we find a sort of cheaper crank than the ones they got at like Burton, which are about £3,000?
Crazy money.
So he's going to have a look in America, apparently. But also I did suggest that he had a look at those online from Max Speeding Rods,
Yeah.
because they look pretty good, to be fair, for the money.
Well, yeah.
And yeah, so it's just wait and see, really. I've got to wait for Charlie to get back to me to see if he's got anything lying about, mate. But it's not really a common one. And apparently Mar Motorsport spoke to Adrian this morning, and he said that they may start producing these things.
Oh.
Which would be nice for when we
Yeah,
build
well,
ours, if they do it fairly smart.
They've recently started doing the Cosworths, haven't they?
Yeah.
So, yeah, get a bit more involved in all the cranks for all the Fords.
That's
really.
it, mate. Well, I think that's almost it for today, really. I'm going early because I've got to go and get my kids.
Yep.
Weather's looking blooming lovely.
It's a beautiful day.
Gorgeous, isn't it?
It is nice.
I had the Lambo out last night for a little drash round, and tomorrow it should be out again.
Lovely.
Got to have a drive
Too
around
right,
in that.
mate.
Yeah. Why not, mate, innit?
It's for driving, isn't it, really?
It's for driving, not just looking at.
Nope.
Innit? So, any plans for the weekend?
I'm just gonna have a nice chilled weekend. Try and
Nice.
enjoy the weather. Meant to be quite good, so
Lovely.
yeah.
Well, that's it. Have a nice weekend then, mate.
Cheers, mate.
And if we don't,
And you.
yeah, enjoy the weekend, guys. Hope the weather's nice where you are, and we'll see you next week. Cheers.